Going and I'll introduce myself. Hey everybody, it's Scott with Net Fort. I'm at the creek, kind of a surprise today. Normally I'm not here on Sundays, but Yen's daughter wanted to visit with the kids last night, so she took the kids down there and they've been hanging out with her daughter last night and today, and so I've got a free day, so I'm at the creek. What's up, Philippe? What's up, Mandy? I think Rustic might be down here. I think I have cars out. I see an SUV out there. Well, no, it's not South Carolina plates. Never mind. I seen a car out there with brand new tires on it. And I noticed Rustic got new tires. What's up, Susanna? So, yeah, I decided to come out to the creek for a few hours since I got time on Sunday. And I've got an itch for some shiny, and I haven't been able to get out because my hand's been bothering me. So I'll be back out here tomorrow though, like regular. But yeah, we're back here. I'm gonna run that little fluid bed again. So we're gonna finish this up hopefully, or mostly today. Get you out here because we're gonna go today. I'll be sitting down here. That look good, John. That looks good. What's up, Dorothy? Yeah, same spot, Fluke, same creek, same spot. Yeah, come dig my hole. Uh, Kind of finishing it up, but actually I'm going to start digging towards the downstream side. So I didn't bring my machete. I planned on bringing it. I got a machete in the truck to hack at them trees. I'm not sure if that's legal or not. Yeah, the fluid bed's barely on the legal side. That's something I'd have to argue in court too. So, anywho, I brought a beat classifier that I hate. It's always jamming up in my bucket. But I took a grinder to that little rib in the middle, and hopefully it won't jam up in a bucket. Maybe we can fill up a bucket and run it through the 55 people. How's it going? Rustic. Oh, were you down here at the creek? Did you come down early? Are you here? Are you in Georgia yet, Rustic? Hey, Susanna. Well, I'll come back. I got to, oh, yeah, I came down and walked the dogs, checked out your little honey hole looking good. Oh, you didn't dig? Well, come on down and dig. I'll be down here till about like 1 or 2 o'clock or so. My usual. I think Yen is supposed to come home. She said about 3, so I'm supposed to meet her at 3, but yeah, show up 3 means midnight. Anyway, oh, damn, just bashed you guys. Let me get down there and dig. Let me get a bucket or pan wise. I got the Pioneer pan and I got Alaskan Sister. So I just can't bring myself to use Alaskan Assassin's pan, but I sure like using his sister's pan. Damn, I don't know how that knot got through that hole. That's what she said. Anywho's, we got the Pioneer and Alaskan sister today. Deep classifier in a bucket. Oh, no one tried. See how collapsible bucket works for me. I doubt I'm gonna be able to classify into it, but I'll be able to classify into my pan, fill up the bucket, and then just take the bucket over here. And I've got a couple of these things. I could fill a couple of them up, set them aside. I don't know, but I've got one that's got one of them frames for it, and I could run the classifier, but even with the grinding that I did, it wants to jam up in this particular one. But a Home Depot bucket, it slides like butter. So we'll do the Home Depot bucket first. Hopefully I got one without cracking it. I got a whole bunch of new ones, and I just grabbed this one. Fill this home water. Alright. First I want to get some color, but see how this thing used to just get so hung up in the thing. Hopefully that'll make it worthwhile. I think everybody does that with their deep classifier. So I'm gonna get this set down here. I've got my new Yabby pump that I made the other day for members. Doesn't suck as hard as the regular Yabby pump, but still pretty good. We'll give it a try today. Let's see if I get this bucket to that might work. So it's about half full. I'll show you my Yabby pump. That's also what the collapsible bucket might be good for, the Yabby pump. So I got this for members. Got an extra one for members. It's pretty simple design. It's an Australian dude. It's the one with the pool noodle. That design. Yeah, I just pinched myself. Should work pretty good. Man, that might turn out to be a nasty little blood blusher. See how it goes down here in the hole. I think I'm gonna take the honey hole this direction right now. After I get some of this loose dirt up down here on the big rock. Oh, it works okay. Small version of the big one. That'll work. I don't like my crooked nozzle. That's okay. Maybe I'll find those veins to get one of these things. So I made two of these. One of them's mine. The other one I'm gonna give away to a member. Don't know what the process is. Whether it's gonna be a raffle or guess the weight or a duck race or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it away on somebody else's channel. Oh, I can't do that for members. Dang it. Well, maybe a duck race. That's what I was saying. Somebody else should show. Somebody can rub the duck race for me. I hate doing the streamer stuff. So she works great. Just a little skeet skeet. That's fine. You're gonna get wet anyway. Get around the bucket. That'll be a I'm gonna take my base off because I'm getting soaked already. My bucket was lower. Perfect. I'm happy. I was worried it didn't have enough suction for the soup, but it kept playing. It's non-adjustable on the suction. You can adjust it. You gotta take it apart, put some tape on, take some tape off. You gotta join and be a member if you want to see the video of how I made it. You'll find that Australian dude that uses cool music. Still ain't my regular Yabby Pop Blood, but better, more suction. But this one's easier to carry. Yeah, but right. That's the hell out of my finger. What am I gonna do about that? Okay. He's not as much, like, not as hard to pull as the other one. Alright, my spent nozzle at this point. Help give me an extra fraction of a second to get to the bucket. I should be putting this to the bucket, shouldn't I? See what we got so far. Oh yeah, I can't get this down pan off with the nut. Next time I'll put the classifier on the bucket before I have you come. That's it, boy. We just want to get some color to get things started. There's nothing in there anyway. Not a whole lot, you know. You almost do that in the little last consistent thing. Yeah. Trying to get the camera out of there. That thing's up. I'm gonna run this dirt through the fluid bed classifier. Just gonna pan this one. 314 people. Are you guys insane? Come on and chat. If you gonna come on and watch, might as well come on and chat. I won't chat with you personally, mostly, but a lot of my friends will. Can y'all see down there even? See if you can see that thing. Might back up a little bit more. A little bit more. So you don't get all that. Hopefully we'll have at least some color in this dirt from the Yabby pump. I really just want to see how well that thing's up. Yeah, she's up there. Let's get started this one, fella. I'll get in there with a shovel and take my vape off and get some rocks. I'm hoping to move one 5-gallon bucket of material through the fluid bed classifier. And then see what I'm left with. One full bucket, so probably need 2 half buckets. I tend to work in half buckets. Those collapsibles are supposed to be 5-gallon. They look more like 3-gallon, like the Australian size. 10 liter. I don't know. I got a white bucket. Alright, there ain't nothing left of this dirt. But it's really hard to backhand in this giant pan. It's the concrete stuff there. Although I have used this as a finish pan at home. At my sluice when there's nothing else around. That leg going off right there. I had to see my glasses do that. Get on the board. Kind of a surprise Sunday. Yen won't be back till later. Supposed to meet her at 3, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But I'll do my part and be there too. Alright, we got one little speck, so we're not skunked today. Rustic, you should have stopped and dug my. She said she came and looked at my honey hole walking the dog. That she was with her sister. Were you with your sister, Rustic? Alright, we're on the board. It's pretty decent for such a little pan for just sucking up with the Yabby pump a little bit. Our brand new Yabby pump. Our 1.5 inch mini Yabby pump. Woo! There went our gold just lying on around everywhere. Alright, well, I managed to save 2 big pieces. And a little micro, couple of micro. Alright, we're not skunked. I can't believe I did it. 153, that's a little more normal. Alright, we're on the board. You can't really see it that well with the glare, but zoom in. One nice chunk. There's actually 2 of those. Where are they? Yeah, I guess this one doesn't look as nice on camera as it. Yeah, 2 chunks, and then there's a couple of pieces of fire somewhere around here. There's one. Another right up there. Ultra fine. Alright, we're on the board. So we know our holes. That was just the loose stuff the Yabby pump could suck up off the top. I got a bunch of. I'm left with a bunch of fish-sized loose rocks. Now I'm gonna shovel those, wash them, and it's hard to articulate. Some scoops will be better than others. There'll be scoops where I just get. I'm into the bedrock, and the bedrock's decomposing, so the shovel will go in a little bit. So I'll get a little bit of that decomposed bedrock, but there won't be that kind of wasted effort. So yeah, there's a couple spots where I'm scraping into that bedrock. I'm trying to just clean off all the loose stuff. Trying to finish all this little area up and keep moving. But it's still producing at least a little bit. Produces more than any other spot on the creek does for me. How y'all doing? Got a couple specks y'all want to see. Yeah. Yeah. We still running like two that y'all be able to see, and there's some micros that you gotta hunt for. Oh. One comes to the street. It's easily visible. Oh, wow. That was just kind of a small. That's the size of the good stuff is about that size. But most of the stuff is about the size of that really small. Or there's another piece right here. No, I see a little tiny. Wow. Yeah, that's about the size of most of it. But occasionally you'll get something about the size of rock. Well, that'd be pretty exciting. Yeah, that's like Eureka! That's when you catch a whale. I always compare it to fishing. That's kind of the hobby. Yeah. Kind of parallel to me with fishing. Well, it's just a chance to be out in the water and yeah, and the challenge is similar to fishing, but you never know. Yeah. You're gonna get. Well, you just picked a spot. Oh, there's a little bit of a dam there. Yeah, those are rocks that I've dug up, and they'll go back in when I finish in this area. Oh, you smooth it back out? Yeah, I'll just push them back in the hole. But
Oh, you got quite.
Yeah, I've been working this hole for a few days.
We've seen other
I come every day.
hatters out here over the years.
Yeah.
And that Blankets Creek, you go there.
Blankets Creek, I go to Blankets. Yeah. Mostly though, I come here because Blankets has a lot of the bicycle traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking the trail sometimes.
Yeah.
We went by there, but there was too many people out this morning.
Yeah.
We go on weekdays. Not bad.
Sometimes here the trail is never crowded, but sometimes it's a little tough to get a parking space when they're doing baseball.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But
what's the name of this creek?
This is Downing Creek.
Downing, yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's another creek in the bridge mill that I go to near the golf course. I park at the tennis courts and we'll walk across the street and there's a little it's kind of like a pump station that they use. I guess they're pumping water over to the golf course, over to the lake or something. It's across the street from the trail for the Corps of Engineers. The 3 red blazes. And it's a nice little creek back there. There's nobody back there at all. But I prefer this creek. Yeah, this is my favorite.
Oh, it's so peaceful out here.
Yeah, and this one produces really the decent size. Blankets produces better sized gold, but like I said, you have there's drawbacks to blankets.
How do you pick up spot?
Well, basically the way I haven't been doing it long, so I'm not that experienced, but I envision the creek at flood level in my head. So when I'm looking at the creek, I'm seeing it as if it were flooded up to the rim or even over the bank. And then I view the whole creek as a kind of a miniature sluice. And it's kind of when water comes around a turn, a bend in the creek, there'll be a lot of pressure on the outside of the turn. The water has a lot of weight, like 8 pounds per gallon or something like that. Or anyways, there's a lot of pressure on the outside bend, and when that's the case, the pressure drops off on the inside, and as it's carrying heavy materials downstream, the heavier stuff starts dropping out as soon as the pressure starts easing up. Whatever pressure that's pushing it, as soon as that pressure starts easing up, the heaviest stuff stops moving. Yeah. And usually that's on the inside bend. So here I'm actually working on the outside bend. It looks like the outside bend of the current flow, but if you look at it as during the flood, it's actually kind of the shallow backside of the inside bend off of this bend right here. And so I dug back in November along this bank. Usually when I dig, I'll throw the rocks up onto the bank to keep erosion from happening. And so I've been struggling on this creek. I've been up and down the creek looking for a spot, and I for a few weeks just getting a couple specks a day for the whole day. Dig, and just get just about what I got in my pan here. And I said, well, there's this spot I know I got gold here. I'll come back to this spot, and I didn't want to go through here because I know I've already dug most of that, and then I put all those rocks back there. And so I said, well, I'll go about 20 yards downstream. And so I did, and when I did, it was really good. And so I've been digging it for, it seems, about 2 weeks now. I come down almost every day and hope that nobody else finds it.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I was thinking, what if you found a really vein of gold in it, but you had to get it out and then hide it again and then come back and get it.
And what do you do?
When I find it, basically what I'll do is I'll take this dirt and I'll put it in a bucket just this little amount of dirt, like one of these small buckets, and at the end of the day, I'll have about that much of the bucket filled with dirt that usually is concentrated down that I've already panned down, got rid of all of the worthless dirt, and I'm just down to the pay dirt or whatever. And I'll take that bucket home, and then I'll run that through a cleanup sluice, or I've got a gold cube, which is just a big cleanup sluice basically. And that that that's just quicker than painting. That's kind of I'm using a fluid bed classifier here, which basically alleviates the need to just pan and pan and pan and pan. I can't use a high bank or a sluice in Georgia, but
oh, there's rules on that.
oh yeah, there's rules in Georgia.
Well, there
Georgia's
certainly was
pretty
plenty of
strict.
gold here. There must be some left, you know.
Yeah, there's some left.
You get it all.
This area, well, it used to be Cherokee land, and then we stole it from the Cherokee, and then they divvied up the land, and there were 6 major gold mines in the area, and that's where you get the name Sixes. It's referring to sixes, and there's Sixes mine. You'll hear about Sixes mine, but I think Sixes refers to there were 6 big gold mines, basically around the Altoona area, and then there's a legend or there's lore among us gold miners that they sank that they created Altoona to hide all the gold. They let us pan and do whatever we want in these streams that run into the lake, but we're not allowed into the lake. We're not. If we get in the lake, then we got some big fines and stuff. So, yeah. So we think they're hiding gold in Lake Altoona. It'd be interesting to go down there with a scuba gear, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be covered with so much silt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard to get it.
But
all right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for the gold lesson.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
Good
very
luck
much
to you.
for I've got a YouTube channel called Bentfort Prospecting. I'm shooting YouTube. I hope.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Bentfort Prospecting.
Bentfort.
Yeah, like I used to make spoon rings, and so my business name was Bentfort.
Okay.
And so when I retired and became a prospector, I just carried that over to prospecting. I didn't want to change the name and logo and all that stuff. So, all right.
All right.
Well,
All right.
thank
Good
you.
seeing you guys.
Good seeing you. Have
Oh,
a
my
great
name's
day.
Scott, by the way, too.
Okay.
Cool. We got some people want to hang out and watch this. Let's see. I want the wet. Just that's the way it's always been. Oh, did I even show you guys these specs? Yeah, I did. The guy that always is asking if I ever get any. Yeah, come down here and dig with me. I got extra pans. Y'all can come do the same thing if you're in the area. So y'all got the name of the creek when I told him the name. Hey Annie, how you doing? Hey Dorothy. Now my creek's gonna get overrun. It's okay. He's a resident, so he ought to know. He ought to come down here and do this. Hope he's not gonna shut me down. Alright, let's put some shovelfuls in the bucket. And then let's run it through the bed classifier. gonna need a dipper bucket. That's what these collapsible buckets would be good for. Come on. Alright, let's get us a little bucket and run it through our little. Oh man, let's throw it in. Alright, once we get stuff in there, mostly gonna be rough. Let's start heading down. Physical home. Somebody faster fill up a bucket than what we had yesterday, or the other day, not yesterday, we didn't do it. Eventually I'm gonna set the bucket on top of the pile of carriage. Mm. I'll try my vehicle. Freaking six, but poke me in the eye. Every shovel. Drive me nuts. Alright, don't trip over you. Yeah, you see, acting like a rock. I don't know, something hanging the silver, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know how full we are. About halfway. So we'll be at a blue big classifier soon because I ain't going to be able to fill it all the way up because we got that big old classifier in there. Do it next to road. Hey, on that stupid wrist, whatever you're doing. Rock. Got a black tire. Alright. Oh, our wrist is still a little tender. My whole hand is too tender. Fuck it up like this. Oh, yeah, all right there. Well, I think this plastic is working out okay in the regular bucket. I don't think it'll work in the collapsible bucket. I was hoping it would. I won't keep them up here. Kind of get my room again. Keep looking at the skin that's going to show up. See if it's show up. So basically, I'm already starting to fill this part in by just working on it. So we'll start heading in this direction. I'm not so sure we got enough. We got a half. We're right at least a half right there. Okay, we'll go at least one or two more across. Away from that little tree root part over there. Something boring like seeing gold over here. Hey, how y'all?
Good, how you doing, brother?
that could begin and be looking forward to shoot in like that. Her daughter is 7 months pregnant. She's wanting to get some practice with the kids. She's her first baby. Remember them 2 big rocks I dug up over here too. There was a big rock that slipped off. Had a big rock. I think I'm itching to just get some material through that thing, so let's go ahead and get it going. Often if this thing was slap full, I wouldn't be able to pick it up. A little over half. There you go. I'll do 2 of these. So I can do it. Camera check. I may want to sit over there. I think I do want to sit over there. Someday I'll make classifier that fits a 2.5 gallon bucket. That would draw. gonna look like. Maybe I want to bring y'all into the sluice room. Let's come in close for the classifier room. We can do that. Thanks, Dorothy. Dorothy, so far you're the only member that has even guessed. So far you're set to win an Alaskan Assassin pin. I think though you may be getting my very last Alaskan Assassin stickers. I think I only got one of each. I gotta get with Fred, get me some more stickers. I got me some Glacial Gold Hunter. I got a t-shirt and a hoodie. Will be here in the mail shortly. I'll do a mail call when I get that. And I'll wear the t-shirt to the creek first day I get it. Alright, I think this is looking okay, y'all. I'm going to be kind of reaching in front of the bucket. But hopefully, by the time we get down to the bottom of this here bucket, we'll have some good shiny to look at. I imagine we will. I haven't lost anything downstream. I'm feeling screwed something up. Lost a pan downstream or something. One, scoop through. Gotta always check this stupid thing and make sure the grizzly things are done. I have a Snake River expedition on the way. We'll be here Friday. It's telling me it's a little bit bigger. Made out of ABS, not 3D printed. This one's okay, but it's just not going to be very durable. It's already starting to show signs of falling apart. This is a Goldie box. And I'm not sure if he's making a stream version anymore. He's making a much drugs version. So you can just keep shoving it in there about as fast as you can. And the recon expedition is even more so. I might be able to use full shovel for So this is a fluid bag classifier. It is a non-fluid. Classifier. Great little yabby pump. I'm happy with that. I am going to do a more robust design. I was worried about giving the other one to a member, but I'll be happy to give the other one to a member now. Hopefully we can do that. Everybody's having an awesome day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out some other pages, other channels too. I know ATC is going to have his sluice run today. I think he does that on Sunday. Don't miss ATC. I think he does that about 4 o'clock today. Between 3 and 4 or something. Sometime around there. Maybe 4:30. Yeah, Akadonkey might be doing a stream. I know he streams on the weekend. I don't know if he does it on Saturday or Sunday now. Be on the lookout for Akadonkey. Careless and Aaron might pick something up, so you might want to be on the lookout for Careless and Aaron. They're mostly working on her channel usually, Careless Whispers. Aaron, the gold is where you find it. Everybody knows Aaron. I don't know who else usually does it on Sundays. I usually don't do anything on Sundays. I'm usually running around to Atlanta on Sundays. Since I didn't get to go on Thursday or Friday, or yesterday, so she said, I want to go to Atlanta. I said, I want to go get gold. So here we are. I almost had all the sand in my face. I hate when that happens. So yeah, if I do one more half bucket, then I'd be happy for the day. That's about what I intended to get done today. I thought it'd take me all day. Good. Just great that I'm feeding the fish. This is so weak I can't get a scoop. And what I was saying is, it's unusual for me to be streaming on Sunday. Don't let my stream take somebody else's regular stream. I know FL digging it with Rob in Florida. Bernardo, my buddy Bernardo, I know he does his on Sunday morning. His is probably way over by now. FL, digging it, FL. I think he's digging it. Put him and his face in it. Now, question is, do you want me to pan and check this one, or go ahead and just dig the next bucket? We'll just wait till the end of the day to see the roll. Alright, I say we clean this sucker out and see what we got. I think we need to do it right here now. Pioneer pan. Not pioneer pan. Proline. Oh, I just stayed that with pioneer. Okay. Yeah, see everything that's going on. So that was a half a bucket. A good solid half a bucket, a little bit more than half a bucket. A quarter-inch material. Deeper water. So handicapped with my wrist today. So anyway, in case you care, that's how it looks, cleaned out. It's essentially what the other one's gonna look like. It's just gonna be ABS plastic. Let's see what we got. Let's get Alaskan Assassin's sister over here. See what she's got to say about everything. So this is Alaskan Assassin's sister. Alaskan Assassin pan's got dual riffles and fine riffles over here with the bottom riffles on this side. The sister's got dual riffles, the smooth side, and bottom riffles on the smooth side. I like this pen a lot. And then this big bad boy is a Pro Line 17-inch. They're out of stock everywhere. They're hard to find. Looks like started off on the smooth side. Alright. See what Fred's sister got to say about it. Old pile sliding like that. That's not weird. Well, if we don't come down today, we'll be down here tomorrow, Lester. Pretty sure. Not seeing anything as I roll it back over, but might be a disappointing bucket. Let's see if there's anything in the riffle. Oh, yeah, that's some color. Doesn't appear to be a bucket's worth of color. Or anywhere close to that. We may just have to give up on this hole entirely. Just start prospecting afresh anew. I have to shovel through the tailings if it's not good. Well, we got one nice chunk. I wouldn't want to call them a picker. It's a pretty good chunk. Not good, not bad, I guess. I guess y'all could say bent fork is spoiled. This ain't that bad at all. And he's complaining. Alright, so this is a half a bucket. At least I'm gonna get one more than half buckets done. Which would be, by the looks of this, be about average for my day. I don't have my watch on, so I imagine by the time we get that done, it'll be about 1 or 2 o'clock. But I could just pan the same. I could just pan just as much. But running that thing is so much more fun. Ooh, why did I get the piece? One more finger. That's not bad. Not really. I was getting this in single pan a couple weeks ago. We're gonna fall. Yeah, the sun keeps going away, but there's one big chunk. See that big old chunk? Hello, Carlos. Alrighty. The one chunk on the bottom ain't bad at all. You're catching all kinds of glare. So you're the unglare. Ain't bad for half a bucket. I want to do one more half a bucket at least today. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Damn it. Yeah, that'll be about right. So let me snuffer this up. I should just pan for now and see if I get more gold. Just pan it. Maybe we should do that. Just pan it. Carry all that stuff down here to the creek. Alright, another same amount. Swimming pool bucket through that thing and sit over here. Keep the camera here and stick it over here while I dig. We're on the neighborhood property. It's a different creek. This isn't the creek with the ranger. The core land is just on the other side of the town. Another bucket. Not gonna use a scoop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a big vapor shot for the day. It's gonna have to be something that I visit after I'm done digging. Maybe while I'm asleep. here, about 2 feet from the bank, where the good stuff was. Now I do some fun. bunch of these stuck together. One or two more, then we'll run it through. New power, gravel, stop into the hole. Can't get it. Don't get on my shovel. Big old rock down there. Cute little flat bed rock. I think that was a big chunk of bed rock. Make sure we get to the sluice again. Or to the classifier. The fluid during classifier. That's another good half bucket. Not the same as last time. As much as I pick up, really. Without popping the hernia out. Chat. Alright. I'll let you guys talk about what you guys do. I just do without good. Y'all know I am not experienced at running this damn thing. But we're gonna run it. We're definitely running it up at gold miner property. I gotta get my bucket closer. I'm not reaching this far every damn time. I know around my tail you're silk. Here and keep the hole open for a day or two. Hopefully Rustic will dig with me on Monday or Tuesday. Let's see what we get then. Probably start shoving rocks back in. think about it, I could probably pan just about as fast as this. That's why hopefully the expedition I'll be able to put full shovelfuls through. This had it there. But concrete. Concrete. In one little spot. Yeah, let's see here. Splash some mud nothing. Oh, that's some silk right there. Oh. All right. Really needs to go under. Hey, we'll run one more bucket. Call it a day after this one. We're gonna last this sister again. Hey, come on. I need that safety bag. I need to put my camera right where I'm here. Okay, see what I'm doing here. Hey, Carlos, usually I just pan. I met a guy in the parking lot last week or the week before last. And we got to talking about this creek, and I said something about, I wish I could bring my sluice here. And he said, oh, I'll bring mine. He said, I've been bringing mine for years. And I said, you don't have a problem with it? He said, no. He says, this property is owned by the neighborhood, and they don't care. They don't give a crap. And I said, well, I did talk to the marshal up here, and he didn't care. He actually, I feel like the marshal wants me to take him out and show him how to get some gold. So, according to old Ray, Ray says, I don't know. He says, you're definitely fine up until you cross the power lines. He says, up until then, you're on neighborhood property and they don't care. And I said, well, I'm going to take a chance. Got me the most non-sluice there is. This is probably my third or fourth time using it. Nobody I see on the creek really cares. None of the neighbors here. Putting old Ray, it's cool. I see a lot of other people bringing, like A52s and things out here, so I don't feel bad bringing a little tiny little golden box out here. But yeah, there's a couple other creeks. There's one that I go to in particular that there's a ranger. She's there every day. I wouldn't dare do this at that creek. Especially in the same neighborhood, but neighborhood doesn't own the creek. Maybe just pan it on down and I'll ask my sister. Let's see what I can see on the riffle. Doesn't look like anything right now. Might be skunked on the second batch. And that would be a sign to close the hole up. But I'd have to check with Rustic first, see if she wants to get in here and dig for a little while. Let's throw all these rocks back in there. I don't know if we got anything. We got one little speck. Not much. Yeah, it just looks like one nice little pan. That's not no bucket's worth for sure. So, I might just dig and pan, see what we get. One more bucket, I guess. I don't think going downstream is helping. Might as well just try to keep cleaning off all the loose stuff on the regular hole. But I'll show you guys once I get it all tapped up. It's just microflower, there's one chunk. Not as good as the last bucket. But put the two buckets together and that's about what I average panning. That's the thing. I can just pan this just as easy. It looks like just one really good pan, but that's about what 3 to 4 pans worth. It's not really, and it's really micro. There's that one chunk, one good chunk right there. That's it. Alright, I think I'll dig one more bucket of that and see what happens. Hey Jeffrey, what's up? Yeah, Jeffrey knows his story. This hole started off really good. I was pulling I've got, well, I'm probably got about 2 grams out of this whole photo. There's one little pocket down there. But I think it's just starting to wear out. I think it's not as good as it used to be. But then again, once I get back to prospecting on this creek, I'll be back to the 1 spec pans until I get on another pocket. So it's better than 1 spec pans for sure. Alright, I'll just take one more and see what happens. I'll total everything up at the end of the day. I bet it'll be. I can't mention the weight yet because I still got members guessing on some weight. Let's just say I used to average about 0.1 on the average day, and then all year I've been averaging 0.05, about half of my normal average. And then all of a sudden with this hole, my average has gone up to like literally like a 1/4 gram a day. But that's just because of the first couple days in this hole was really good, and now we're back to about average. I think maybe we'll be lucky to get 0.1 today. Do one more bucket. Or half bucket. Where is he? Way over here. Dang it, I thought I had him over here. Yeah, I picked up. Grab my smoky thing. Get my smoky thing up here. I don't think going downstream is doing anything. We like right up here is the original hole. Take our bucket from here to there, here to there, here to there. I gotta take a scoop of the tailings here and just see. Not this time, but before we leave. That really won't need to do that. Give me a smooth. As long as I'm not reaching down there for rocks, I might be able to get away with having it with me. Okay, I'm just not gonna reach down and get any rocks down there. Plus, I want to stay from this up, from there down, and back. I'm on the bedrock there. That's that decomposed bedrock. I'll get a chunk for you guys to look at. A chunk. Not really. Not like a chunk. Decomposed bedrock. Maybe it's just some good clay. Oh. See, the shovel's not going nowhere. Because I'm into that decomposed bedrock. Oh, mate. Stay out of the water. my shoulder. I don't know if it classifies better than the blue one, or it's just that it's so deep that I can't see down there and I just dump it. Alright, one more classifier pull, and then I think that'll be it for the day for digging. Yeah, we can play with our dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to hear from Rustic, see if she wants to dig this before I fill it in. Or anybody else. Anybody else wants to come out and dig it the next couple of days. I'll be probably filling it in on Tuesday. And I'm gonna get out to Weekend Gold Miners, but when I do that, I won't be able to go live. They don't have any cell phone access out there. I'll just shoot some videos. Try to. That's the reason I go live, is because I'm a horrible videographer. I'm a horrible liveographer. I can edit video somewhat, but I don't have the patience for it. some of that nasty bedrock clay. Alright, this should be enough for today. I usually don't even dig on Sundays. Usually Sunday is going to Atlanta and hanging out with Ian and doing Vietnamese stuff. I do like the classifier now that I use the grinder to grind that thing off. It works like it should. You can turn it, otherwise it keeps getting stuck. Ain't no good. Now it's pretty good. I gotta get used to doing that. Hey! Here. This is a little bit more than last week. Fun times, y'all. So, Jeffrey, Dorothy was worried about you, Jeffrey. She was asking about you. Has anybody seen Jeffrey? Has anybody seen Jeffrey? Because you kind of disappeared for a day or two. Oh, yeah. Alright, last bucket through the fluid bed classifier. You'll see. I don't think I got enough flow going this time. I got some gummy stuff on my show. Oh, that's fine. It's running just fine. definitely easier on my body than panning all day. And I can see how you guys can dig for 2-3 days at a time. This part's relaxing. Not too so that clay is not easy to real wet. I definitely probably only do this here. Definitely ain't gonna do it over the other creek. Too many people and a ranger that comes down the trail once in a while. One thing that worries me here though is there's a young kid probably in his 13, 12, 13. He's back here riding his two-stroke dirt bike back here sometimes on these trails back here, and I fear that they're going to come back looking for him, and then I'm going to have a problem with, some ranger or something. But he's way on the core property. He's way on down there. This land is under the care of the Ridgement Homeowners Association. The same guy was telling me a story about how there a few years ago that somebody that lived here in the neighborhood bought a dredge down here, like a 4-inch dredge, and that was a problem. And it almost shut the whole creek down, like all the trails and everything. And that's how we got our current situation worked out. I think I panicked, Pastor. I really did. Some pine straw. We're getting there. Then we'll do a snuffer dump. See how much we got all together. I'm pretty sure we're 0.1 at least. Is that one first bucket we have nice chunk? Yeah, it's over the 0.1 hump. It's hard to explain. But you have that one day where it was just like pan after pan after pan of just chunks. And now I see a decent pan to me now looks like wimpy. Because I was having killer pans for a long time. Now it's back to normal stuff. Sucks getting back to normal. I don't know why my sinuses are all fogged up all the time. I'm trying to get my sinuses on and straightened up for a minute. That's it. Just bending over slightly did it. We're almost to bucket pouring time. I think I'm pouring. Smoke. Looks like the water level is down a little bit. That rock used to be underwater. little bit stuck right there. Never know. Now, let's see what we got in this one, and then we'll see what we got. Let's see there. Easier to clean it out with some water, but yeah, hey, it's clean. Pull these plugs. The Expedition sluice doesn't have any plugs. I'm not sure. I seen one video where the guy said you need to block them off with rocks. The other videos I've seen them just run them wide open. We're done with that for the day. You guys watch me pan this out. The sniffer dart going. Alright, so I'm gonna keep my rocks in place until I'm sure that rustic. But depending on how well this pan goes, I may just want to close this hole up and go move on, find another hole that's hitting like this one did when it was young. Not a whole lot of material at all, really. Oh, damn, stop moving. That's it. Not a lot of material in this one. Playing it. Assassin sister. If there's any members watching, get your guesses in on that gold. That was last week's goal. I'm sorry I didn't let you guess on the previous weeks. I should have. More than I thought. I thought I didn't have enough for really guessing. I really don't have enough this time, but it's like 2 days worth of gold. So you can factor that into your guess. And both days where I did use the fluid bed classifier. Let's see what we got here. I'm not even going to run it across the riffles. I kind of do that just for fun. Not a whole lot in the third bucket at all. I don't think I panned it very good. I'm going to have to tap it twice. No, it's about like last bucket. That's just not enough for a bucket. That's enough for a pan, but that's not enough for a whole bucket, y'all. I really want to move on to a different hole now. And just keep this hole. I can come back to it if I'm ever skunked one day. I can say, oh, I know where I can get a couple specks. That's kind of how I found this hole. Was I came back here because of just upstream just a little bit is where I dug a bunch of dirt for our friend Brian. Brian and the twins gold. And he got some really good pickers and stuff out of that dirt. And I got good, there's some micro down in here. I got good gold out of that over the course of weeks. And then I went exploring on down the creek and I was having a rough time. And I said, one day, I said, oh, I'm going to just try right here. And I did, and man, this hole has just been banging, banging, banging. And now it's starting to kind of peter out. Alright, so this is bucket number 3. And I'll put them all together, and it'll be about what my average day is at an average spot on this creek, just panning. So all the extra effort of classifying off a bucket and stuff, it's really not worth it. Until I get on another, shoot, some nice chunks, but we'll put it all together. But I'll bet we're about 0.1 for the day. So that's bucket number 3. And now we'll do a sniffer dump. I'm going to go ahead and just give Charles a wrench here. That way you can go click on other people's channels. Some of these other people get some wrench. Oh, no. I'm not timing you out there, buddy. Trying to give you a wrench. The phone's like. You're a bot at life. Okay. Sometimes it seems like it. Alright. Carlos is the only one talking to Carlos and Jeffrey are just chatting. So, okay. Snuffer dump time, and then I'm going to pack it up and head home. And hopefully Ian will be there at 3 o'clock to meet me. We can go do something. Because then we'll be back on our same routine during the week. Coming out here and digging for 4 hours. Alright, there's some fine micro in there that I saw and that I missed. I'm trying to get it. Even though it's safe, I just don't like my snapper ball sitting like that. Ultra fine stuff. You guys want to see the ultra fine? Super duper fine. Before I suck it up. Second tapping machine. Probably 200 or 300 mesh. It is ultra fine. That's ultra fine. But yeah, that fluid bed's hanging on to that stuff. So I think my hole's just kind of petering out. That's all. Alright, let's do a snuffer dump now. See what we got. Alright, we'll just put the rest in the bucket and we'll do a snuffer dump. got a couple pieces stuck in the bottom riffles. Yeah, about our average day, y'all. I'm gonna say about 0.1. Jeffrey, if you wanna guess with me, you're more than welcome to. I ain't got a prize for you, but you can work on your guessing meter. Well, I'd be lucky to get 0.1. I'm gonna have to alter my guess. I'm gonna say 0.07. Oh man, I got floaters all over the place. I ain't got no jet dry. I just noticed as I was tapping that, I was like, well, these things floating around. Ain't got no jet dry with me. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful with this. It's micros. Lots of water. And I got gold down here. Hold on. Let me get this. The way to deal with floaters is just keep tons of water in your thing. If you don't have any jet dry. If you got jet dry, just put jet dry in and you get tempted to spit in there. Alright, so keep a lot of water in there. Don't let the gold get dry ever. So you get the sand away from it. Yeah, just from the camera since it's so boring, it's gonna take me a minute. Just keep that wave bouncing. It's forming a small current down there, moving that black sand. I'm tapping the gold away from the sand as much as I can. I can't let the gold dry out. Wish my hand wasn't in the way for y'all, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to dry the gold one couple moves. I'm gonna have to go. I hope I don't need no floaters. It's about as clean as I'm gonna be able to get it for you guys. I got this one rock that just wants to be in the way. He's kind of in between the biggest pieces and the finest pieces. But I'm guessing like 0.05 to 0.07. So if you remember, you can start adding up. For the end of the week, we'll have another guess at the end of the week. But let me zoom in for y'all. Here's our biggest piece right there. It gets smaller and smaller as we go. That ain't a whole lot, y'all. The only saving grace is that one big chunk. Without him, it'd be a miserable. Not miserable, but. Alright, so I'm guessing 0.05 to 0.07, Jeffrey. And then don't forget to get your guess in on the other goal, last week's goal. I wish I could hold it still. It's like every time I breathe, it just moves. All right, y'all. Let me thumb through the chat a little bit. Looks like just Carlos and Jeffrey talking a whole lot. So I'll have to catch that tonight when I'm going through the video and publishing it. Hey, Shadow. I didn't know Shadow was here. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Dorothy was here. Empty Pan was here. Great. All right. All right. I'm going to try to hold this still when I do my sign off. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And then go visit my friend Alaskan Assassin Adventures. And if you'll notice on my page, I kind of adjusted some of my links, rearranged my prospecting links. And at the top of my prospecting links is one of my favorite guys to watch, Glacial Gold Hunter. He's not the most prolific prospector in the world, but his videos are just awesome to watch. They're so much fun to watch. He does a really good job. And he's a good prospector. He's come along good. So, yeah. So go support Glacial Gold Hunter too. He's got some merch out. Get a T-shirt. I got myself a T-shirt and a hoodie. And then there's some other people I'd like to mention: Wrenches Repairs and Prospecting, JP's Lawns and More, Rose Nose Treasure, Flash in Your Pan, Curmudgeon in Alaska, Wygold, Metal Detecting, King's Gold, American Gold, and that should do it. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm going to sign off here. Jeffrey, go ahead and guess on what you think that is. I'm guessing 0.05, 0.07. Members, get your guess in on the other dirt. I'll be showing the weight or calling the winner in the morning, Monday morning before I come to the creek tomorrow morning. So the deadline is 6 a.m. Monday morning, and then before I come to the creek, I'll weigh it out, and we'll get a member, or we'll get a winner. We'll get a member. All right, and if you'd like a chance to guess it, that just need to become a member and go to that post, my most recent post. Have a look and give me your guess. All right, y'all. See you at the creek tomorrow, and I'll see you online tonight in the treasure community. Take care, y'all.